is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Here's Travis Achane on the ground. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards, keep your opponent off guard. That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
They'll go. Here's Darts. He finds Njoku, complete. Fourth down, they're going to come through. 11 yards there. They've got the first down. Well, we all know teams are embracing this more and more, Brock, but boy, from your own side, on a play like that, you would better convert.
If your offense doesn't cash that check, it's your defense who's got to pay the bill. But they get it done, and kudos to them.
Go play action. Here's Darts. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, you know, that's really well said because, you know, you could feel sometimes the quarterback on drop back, you know the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Second down throw here from Darts. Connection is made to Travis Achane. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Last catch actually lost 2, so now it's 3rd and 12 here. Darts looking to throw. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. And by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down. He has it at the 22. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Achane. And the defender finally gets there, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. He's good for Pittsburgh. 1st down.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
31-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. First give of the game to the rookie for Morgan. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Long-time standout Calais Campbell there for the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. Achane running right. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Here goes Dart to the air. Finds his back. Achane. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the red zone on first. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Achane is in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Achane, ball carrier. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Steelers 0.
team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Achan. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down to the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Achan to the right. And he made it 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw, Rodgers. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Rodgers set to pass. He has the first over the middle. The next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Got his man in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. Brian Thomas Jr., a 17-yard score. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And that ties things at 7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Achan. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. And that's going to be a timeout, Brock. Clock still showing just 10 seconds in the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Dart setting in the throw here. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half.
It's 2nd down.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Final throw before the break. Lofts it deep right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. On the return, here comes A-Champ. There it is! Touchdown, Pittsburgh! McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Point after.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14. Raiders 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here comes A-Champ. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Let's start on the play fake. He's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. There's Young again. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. After the sack, Dart. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. To throw, here's Dart. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around 4th down. 4th down, Brock knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. The tight end in motion now. Achane, a first down carry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Second down now, they need 7. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Third and long, they're going to throw. Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration. That forces fourth down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Stop now on 2nd down. To the left and hauled in by Likely. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a 1st down.
It just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Handoff running left. It's Achane. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
Here we go on 4th. Dart. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st down now, ball at the 33. It's Achane on the inside give. He's brought down, play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. All set now. First and 10. Chan again. Big gap up the middle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Steelers.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 3-possession game.
Raiders 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Chan. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Chan gets this on the draw. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Dart. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
They needed a lot more out of this offense in this one, Kate. To keep pace in this contest just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long. Here's Dart now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Now they're caught in that vicious cycle, Brock. They're losing partially because of the struggles they've had throwing the ball, but because they are losing, they've got to keep throwing it and risking these contested lanes.
I've said to you once, I've said to you a million times, coordinator's job is to get you open, right? My job is to get you a one-on-one, and your job
is to win.
And they're not doing it.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's caught. This is Kirk. And no problems on that 4th down play. They come away with 16 yards. This drive continues.
16 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First and 10 from the 43. Darts back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 49-yard line.
Now Dart on 2nd down. finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Raiders first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Back to throw. Here starts. This one's caught once again by Likely. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Another throw coming here for Dart. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 16-yard line.
Second down throw here from Dart. And this is going to fall incomplete. He made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense has been doing their job.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merrick. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Luke Gimper is on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. On 4th down, here comes Ryan Eckley to punt it away. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line. They'll run. This is Tyler Goodson. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's McKee. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 2.
We'll try to run here with Barkley. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, McKee. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact. And really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
2nd and 10. Back to throw is McKee. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Come to the line now for 1st down and 10. the give, it's Goodson. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Luke Kuechly on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
From the
44-yard
44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Goodson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Throwing is McKee. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll hand this one off to Goodson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
McKee.
and 7. At the 49ers' 39-yard line.
He finds Devontae Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. More to come. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 0-0 is the score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Now McKee. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Cowboys. Elliott, good on the extra point. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. They had that play dialed up defensively. Stopped them in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Fields. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
15 yards to go.
On the handoff, it's Krosky Merritt. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. This will be 3rd and long. To throw is Fields. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a first down.
First down, Cowboys.
A carry here for Goodson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Now it's McKee. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They snap it to McKee. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
A first down throw for Fields. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Fields now. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
By the Cowboys. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, McKee. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's McKee. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. 1st and 10. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Brown on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A run with Goodson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Equally on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. A run, and this is Goodson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
3rd down.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And the Cowboy 1st down.
They'll look to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down. They'll throw out of the gun. Open is the tight end, Eli Stowers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 29 yards in all. And they'll have it 1st and goal. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Back to throw. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First down. Fields. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. After the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. And he's in. Tyler Goodson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Dallas.
And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Here's Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Fields. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position.